Hey guys, what's up y'all? It's your boy Nicholas here, back again with another exclusive red pill, black pill video, also a truther video too. We're back at it again with another exclusive video. It's currently night time, sun is still currently setting right now, it's currently nighttime right now. The sun is still currently setting over there. I don't know if you guys can pick it up that well, but sun is still somewhat setting in the window. And I'm on the way home, so might as well make a little stop on the way home. Make this video quickly before heading back to the yard, so yeah. But anyways, that's not the topic of the video. I'm going to be finishing part 2 of what I have not finished yet. So let's dive in, so yeah. So this is part 2 of You Better Enjoy What You Got. So yeah. And I'm also going to make this a multi-topic subject video too. So you better enjoy what you got, okay? It's 2025, okay? Christmas is near. The holiday season is here. Y'all better enjoy what you got, okay? Because this simulation is coming to an end. Okay? I know I may be repeating myself, and I know that this may be repetitive, but yeah. It has to be said for those who don't want to hear the truth. So yeah. So anyways, guys, we better lock in. We seriously better lock in. Because, with the end of the simulation coming up, it's gonna get so bad. Right now, since it's Christmas, I really don't think it's gonna get too bad because, for me, I don't know if it's just me or I don't know if something shifted. Because I don't know if it's just something I'm experiencing or I don't know if I experienced a shift. Because part of me is saying that I experienced a shift, okay? So I kind of felt like I experienced a shift because you know how I'm dating now, right? I don't know if I told you guys in my past videos, but I am currently dating a girl now. And I currently have a girlfriend. Her name's Sophia, by the way. For any of those who are interested, so I am currently dating this girl named Sophia. She's really nice. She's really pretty. She's very sweet. And, she's awesome, by the way. So, yeah. But I feel like something shifted. Cause, I feel like, I'm starting to understand something that I probably didn't understand 5 months ago. Okay? I am starting to understand something that I haven't understood for 5 months now. And I have to make sure my fingers are clean because something is bugging my ear. I don't know if I have, wax. Or an infection. So it's I don't know if you guys can hear me well. But, felt like something was blocking my ear for a second. Okay, I think that's a little bit better, but yeah. But, I feel a shift. Okay? I feel like a good shift, okay? I feel like a good shift is happening. Not a bad, devastating shift. I feel like a good shift is happening. The thing is, I don't know why I feel like a good shift is happening for, but I feel like a good shift is happening because, I feel that since a good shift is happening, I feel that ever since I started dating my girl, I feel like life is starting to change for the better. Because I don't know if it's just me or not. I mean, yes, we are still in a hell realm. Yes, we are still in a demonic realm. Yes, we are still in a hell realm. Yes, we are still in a realm full of demons. But with my life alone, I feel as if my life has shifted for the better. And since my life has shifted for the better, I feel as, you know, ever since I started dating my girl, I feel like, okay, so let me tell you something, okay? So last Saturday, I invited my girlfriend over to my house to actually hang out for the first time, okay? Well, yes, she's been to my house before in the house. Let me say it again. I don't know why my voice stuttered for a second, but you guys know, okay? My girlfriend has been to my house in the past, but not in like a dating sense. The last time she was at my house, that was back when we were just neutral friends, okay? This was back when me and her were just neutral friends, okay? But last Saturday, I invited her over to my house as like a date. And ever since I invited her over to my house, my life just kind of felt like it shifted for the better. Because, you know, ever since I invited her over, I feel as, you know, I need to include her. Because I know I kind of regretted saying this on my past videos, but I think family is important now. Yes, I think family is important now. Is all family important? Yeah, no, not all family is important. But I realized ever since I have a girlfriend now, I was like, you know, I had to include my girlfriend in my family. Like, I was like, you know what? I had to include my girlfriend in my family. And I had to include my girlfriend in the family. Because something told me that eventually, sooner or later, I was going to have to invite my girlfriend over to my house anyways. Because sooner or later, I would have had to invite her over sooner or later anyways. And since, you know, I had to invite her over sooner or later anyways, it was bound to happen, guys. Okay, it was bound to happen. Okay, I'm probably gonna move to the back seat because I'm kind of getting cramped in this front seat. All right, let's get out of the cruiser and we're gonna go to the back seat of the car. Oh, fuck. Okay. But yeah, guys, it was bound to happen, y'all. Like, it was bound. Like, it was bound to happen, y'all. Like, it was bound to happen, y'all. And even since I am... it's so cold. And even though I am dating my girl, you know, it's like life shifted for the better. Okay? I know you should not be dating in 2025. I know you should not be dating any woman in 2025. I don't know why the car auto-locked itself. I didn't want auto-lock. I don't know, my finger just accidentally hit the button. But still. Like, still. Because, like, you know, it's like, you know, I feel like with the girlfriend I have, I feel like she's gonna be... Okay, the car auto-locked itself. The car just... Guys, I don't know if you just noticed this, but the car auto-locked itself. So, well. But still, it's like, you know, it doesn't really matter, y'all. Because I feel like with the right girlfriend, and I feel like with the whole girlfriend purpose, I feel like under the great divine, she was meant to be in my life. Like, I feel that under the great divine, because it's all a part of divine timing. It's all a part of the divine. It's all part of the plan of the simulation. It's all part of the video game. And like, it doesn't matter, y'all, because she was meant to come into my life for a reason, y'all. And you guys should probably understand, because she came into my life for a reason. And just like, you know, I said, there's always a reason for everything, y'all. There's really always a reason for everything. And yeah, guys, it's true, because it literally is very, very true, y'all. Like, it's literally very, very true. Because it doesn't matter. Because our lives are scripted anyways, y'all. Like, our lives are scripted. Our lives are scripted. And because since we live in a scripted reality, since we live in a scripted realm, a scripted video game, then who are we to say? Because we are scripted. Everything is part of a script. We are video game characters. We are all NPCs in a video game. We are in a video game created by Inky and Marduk. We are in a video game created by Saturn in the Demiurge. And since Inky and Marduk and Saturn, the Demiurge, the Archons created this game, we are in their video game. We are in their simulation. And even if we are in a demonic hell realm, can there be good things in a demonic hell realm? Yes, there can be good things in a demonic hell realm. The little things. And that's why I said in the last video to just enjoy what you have. Because you never know when it's all going to go away. Because I'm going to repeat myself. You never know when it's all going to go away. And this is what I want to try and tell people, because most people, they don't want to get it. They don't want to listen. And like, it's true, y'all. Like, it is true. And even if we are in a hell realm, then what is that to say? Like, what is that to say? Because one, if we are in a hell realm, and two, if this is a scripted reality, then like, who is that to say? So what does it really mean? It means that we are in a scripted hell realm. And even if we are in a spiritual video game, then that means that we are in a realm. And even with the whole girlfriend thing, I feel as with the girl I am currently dating with, she's probably gonna cure me. She's probably gonna help me, y'all, because I have depression, guys. I have depression, okay? I have type 1 depression, okay? And since I have depression, I can sometimes get upset, okay? Because I went through my own great tribulations. I went through my own tribulations. And I went through my own problems. Okay? Because since I'm 21, I don't know what I want to do in this life. I don't know what I want to do in this hell realm. And it's hard. Because it's like, I don't know what I want to do. Jobs ain't hiring, can't go to college because college is a scam because you're going to be paying so much money, you're going to get in debt. And hell, since I live in the middle of nowhere and since I live in the boonies, where the hell can I go to trade school, y'all? The answer is you can't. You just can't. Because, you just can't. And that's reality, y'all, because no one wants to listen to reality. No one wants to listen to reality. No one wants to listen to the truth. And since that we are in a demonic hell realm, it's even bad for a lot of people because you just go more in depth in the realm. What about the suffering of others? What about the suffering of many other people? What about those with COVID, AIDS, HIV, the ones that have cancer, and all those other diseases? They're suffering too. And it's bad. And even with this life, even with the girlfriend I have, she's meant for me. Because deep down in my spirit, she is meant for me. Like, she literally is meant for me. Because, I need to bring her to the family. Because, with my girl that I'm currently dating, she's probably going to make my life so much better so I don't even have to be depressed all the time. And that's the only reason why I make these videos. That's the only reason why I make these videos. So I can bitch and complain on camera about life. So I can bitch and complain about things going on in my life. So I can bitch and complain about this. So I can bitch and complain about that. And so I can make truther content. So I can make truth videos. And then still, it's And this is why you should enjoy what you have. Because, even if I have a girlfriend, I enjoy what I have. Even with my family. Even though family can be an asshole sometimes. Even though family can be an asshole sometimes. Even though family can be annoying sometimes. I think at the end of the day, we need to still respect family. Depend on who they are. The extended family, no. The extended family can go up my ass because the extended family's fake as hell. But then the family that is your immediate family, then I think with the immediate family's the one you should care about the most. And even with my girlfriend, because at one point, we're all going to have to get together at one point. Like at one point, we're all going to have to get together at one point. We're going to have to all get together at one point. We're all going to have to barter at one point. We're all going to have to get together at one point. And since I'm dating my girl now, then my girlfriend will have to be introduced to my immediate family. Then my girlfriend will have to be shown, my immediate family. And then, even with her, she's going through tribulations of her own too, like post-grad, post-transition program. Like, my girlfriend's in a post-transition program right now. My girlfriend's in a post-transition program until she's 22. And then today is her 21st birthday. So I want to say happy 21st birthday to my girlfriend. So happy birthday to my girlfriend. Happy birthday to her. Today is her 21st birthday. So wish her happy birthday if you like. But Hold on. Oh, sorry about that. Something got stuck on my lip. Ugh. But yeah, guys, but since she is 21, 1 year from today, she's going to be leaving the post-transition program. Like, exactly 1 year from today, and exactly 1 year from today, exactly 1 year from this very day today, she's got to leave the post-transition program. And I'm like, she will have to leave. Because you can't just be there forever. Because in Massachusetts, the state I'm from, I don't know where y'all are from, my fans, but I'm from Massachusetts. And the post-transition program here goes to 22 years old. I don't know about whatever state y'all are from, because I'm sure for other states and other countries, it's different how you guys live, but still. Like, still. And then people off camera, like I know people like the Sanity Machine and El Diablo Radio International, he wants to accuse me of just being a creepy creature. Like, he just wants to accuse me of being a creepy creature, demon, cockroach. But the thing is, I'm not a creepy creature. I'm not a cockroach. And I was never a creepy creature or a cockroach in the first place. And then just because there was one video I cosplayed, just because there was one video I made where I cosplayed, doesn't mean that I'm a creepy creature. And hell, even in this life, do whatever you want. Cosplay if you want. Dress however you want. Do whatever you want in this life. Because you are not promised anything, y'all. Like, you are literally not promised anything. You're not promised tomorrow. You're not promised next week. You're not promised anything in this realm. You're not promised today. You're not promised tomorrow. You're not promised anything. And it's true, guys. Like, it's literally true. Like, you're not literally promised anything. And this is why, you should just enjoy life. Enjoy the little things you can while you're here. So just enjoy the little things you can while you're here. Because even if we are in a hell realm, or even if we're in a spiritual prison, you can still have fun. You can still enjoy life. Because you don't have to be depressed 24/7 if you're in a hell realm. And the only reason why I made this channel in the first place was because, I just want to document my life. And the only reason why I made this channel was because I wanted to document my life. Like, this channel went through many different names over the time. Because originally this was going to be a vlog channel. And then I decided to make Black Pill content because Black Pill content is just what I like to do. And I like to make truth videos because, since I'm a truth seeker, I just want to expose things like the reincarnation trick, the reincarnation trap, Inky, Marduk, the modded Sophia, creepy creature, who else? Saturn, the serpent. I just want to expose the secrets in this hell realm. Like, I just want to expose the secrets of this hell realm. And even if we are video game characters, even if we are NPCs, even if we are 304s, even if we live in a simulation, we can still enjoy things in this hell realm. We can still enjoy things in hell. Because just because we're in hell doesn't mean you cannot have fun. Because even if you are in hell, you can still have fun in hell. Because in hell does not mean fire and eternal damnation. Like, hell does not mean that. Hell does not mean eternal damnation. Hell does not mean burning in fire. Hell means you're just, yes, there are gonna be trials. There is gonna be tribulations. But even if you're in a demonic realm, you can still enjoy the little things. Smell the flowers. Smell the roses. Paint your nails. Do your hair. I don't care. Enjoy this realm. Go for a walk. Hike a mountain. Lock in. Date a girl. Cosplay. Do whatever you want. Enjoy what you have. Because you're not promised today. You're not promised tomorrow or anything. And this is why you need to be guaranteed for anything. You can't take nothing for granted, people. You just can't. And even with my girlfriend, even when I started dating this girl, I started feeling a shift in life, guys. Like, ever since I started dating this girl, I started feeling a shift in life, guys. Like, I started feeling a shift in life, guys. You guys might know her from my past videos, okay? My girlfriend's name is Sophia, okay? She's a real nice girl, very sweet. She's gentle as a flower. She's soft as a flower. But even with Sophia, you know, she's a really nice girl. And ever since I started dating her, my life feels like it took a shift for the better. Because even if I'm dating her, we can do life together. We can work together in life. We can make life fun. We can make life enjoyable. Even if we are in a hell realm. Even though we're limited here. Because even if we're under the construct of Saturn, even if we're under the construct of Enki and Marduk, Satan, Lucifer, we can still have fun in hell. We can still have fun in hell realm. We can still enjoy things in hell. Because even if we are in hell, we can enjoy small things in life, even if we're under the dictatorship of Enki and Marduk and Satan and Lucifer and God, and even the God which is known as Saturn, because the gods that run this place, is, even though I don't worship God, nor have I ever, because even though God is evil, even though God's an evil deity, the gods that run this shit show is Enki, Marduk, Satan, Lucifer, and Saturn. That's who runs this shit show. Saturn is the god of time. Enki and Marduk, they run the show too. Like, Enki is Lucifer, Marduk is Satan. And the Archons run the show too, and the deities. And the Anunnaki. They're the ones that run this show. They're the ones that run this entire realm. And, like, you know, you just gotta think with a higher purpose. Like, you gotta think from the higher purpose. Like, we are spirits in a human body. Like, we're spirits in a human body. And in life, you can do way more. Because you're destined to do way more. You're destined to do way more. You can do more. As long as you can overpower Enki and Marduk and Satan and Lucifer, you can power yourself. You can power your spirit. You can become your own God. You can become your own Lord and Savior. Because you shouldn't be worshiping the external gods. Because the external gods ain't gonna help you. Like, the external gods ain't gonna help you. And even back to what I said, okay? Even when I'm dating my girl, Sophia, you know, she made my life a little bit better. She made my life at least enjoyable to live. Because I think I have a higher purpose. I think it's all under the divine plan. And since it's all under the divine plan, and since it's all under divine timing and the divine plan, I think I was destined to get with her. And I think at a time of tribulation and at a time of depression, she came into my life. Because at a time of tribulation and at a time of depression, she came into my life. Even though I known her all my life, even though I known her for a long time, she was there for when I needed her. And even though I love her, she just came into my life when I exactly needed her to be. And even with Sophia, she made me feel better. I know we shouldn't be getting into our feelings and shit. Yeah, I know. We shouldn't be getting into our feelings and shit because I know that's hell realm stuff. But basically, she made my life better. Because before I dated her, I had depression. I had severe depression. And ever since I have depression, I had trauma my entire life. I was forced to grow up quickly. I was forced to do things I don't want to do. And I had a rough life, guys. I had a rough childhood. I was forced to grow up quickly. I was forced to not get my license till after high school. And I was forced to do things I don't want to do. And this is why life just makes me feel depressed. Because even if life is depressing, she just came in at the right time. And even with my girlfriend, she's the one I need. She's probably the one that's going to fulfill my life purpose. Like, she's going to be the one that fulfills my life purpose. She's also going to be the one that I would need to use in life. Or the one that I need to hang out with in life. Because I feel like she's going to fit this life. I feel like she was meant to be with me. And I felt like I was meant to be with her. Because I don't know if you guys know my past story. But in high school, guys, I dated I tried to date in high school, okay? I didn't actually date, okay? Back in high school, I tried to get together with over 100 women in high school, okay? Back in high school, I tried to get along with over 100 women, okay? I tried to date women in high school, okay? I tried to date between 50 to 100 women, if not more than that. And then since back in high school, when I tried to date about 50 to 100 women, if not more, they all failed. They all failed. And since they all failed, then theoretically, I wasn't meant to be with them. I wasn't meant to be with them because, one, it'd always be the same pattern. It'd always be the same cycle. It'd always be the same sadness. It'd always be the same depression. This is what I did in high school. I always wanted to get the hot girls in high school, okay? I wanted to always get the hot girls in high school. I would always try to date the blondes. I would always try to date the fake blondes. I'd always try to date the most prettiest looking girls possible. Okay? I would try to date the blondes. I would try to date the fake blondes. I would try to date the ones with the Lululemon leggings. I would try to date the ones with the sexy legging outfits. But it just fucking failed. It literally failed. Because with those 50 to 100 women I tried dating, it was fake positivity. It was fake kindness. It was terrible, guys. It was terrible. It was fake positivity. It was fake kindness. And it was the same cycle, y'all. It was the same cycle. The same cycle of depression. The same cycle of sadness. And it's always the prettiest girls that are mean to you. It's always the prettiest girls that are mean to you. They are mean to you. They are rude to you. They spit on you. They rat you out. They're not nice. They're dirty. They hurt your feelings. They make you upset. And then I was going through that cycle in high school. They were taking my loosh, guys. They were taking my loosh. And since they were taking my loosh, they took my loosh energy. And then after high school, I was going through this period because, since I graduated in 2023, I graduated in 2023 from high school. I was going through this period of despair, this period of depression. And then I was like, were they ever my friends? Were they truly my friends? Was I meant to be with them? The answer is no. I was never meant to be with those friends. I was never meant to be with those people. I was never meant for any of it. I was never meant for any of it. And then I ended up in the same trap, the same cycles of that. And then after high school, I had to lock out. Like, after high school, I had to lock out of that woman shit. I had to lock out of this fake woman, fake toxic woman, fake positivity, fake kindness, fake love, fake kindness, bullshit. And then over time, since, I was met, since I did find my girl, which is Sophia, I met her because of a connection. Like with Sophia, I met her because of a connection. I met her because of a connection of a friend. However, with the other girls, I didn't meet them because of connections at all. The other girls I met was because of high school. The other girls I literally met was because of high school. Were there any connections involved? No. And that's why it didn't work. So this is why we need to lock in. We need to basically, find the girls that are meant for us. Find the greater divine plan. Find the greater purpose and become Gnostic. And this is why you got to use spiritual gnosis. You got to use your Gnostic powers. You got to use your divine powers. You got to use your divine wisdom. And since you use your gnosis, and since you use your spirit and your spiritual intention, you can figure out your purpose in life. Because Jesus won't care, Inky and Marduk won't care, because Inky is just another personality, because Jesus is just another personality of Marduk, Satan. And since Jesus is just another personality of Marduk, you gotta realize that Jesus never existed. Jesus is just a personality of Marduk. Jesus was part of the Illuminati and part of the Anunnaki, which is Inky, Marduk, and the Archons. And this is why at the end of the day, you cannot have any savior program beliefs. You cannot have any savior programs to help you. Because they ain't gonna help you escape this hell realm when you cross over. And still, it's literally the truth, y'all. It is literally the truth. And then besides that, even since I met my girl Sophia, she's probably the one for me. And she's probably the one that is opening up the opportunities, because she's probably going to be the one to take away my depression. Yes, we may have different religious beliefs. Yes, we may have different religious beliefs. Yes, we may believe in different things. Even as she is a Christian, and even though I'm not religious, and even though I wouldn't say I'm religious at all. I mean, if I am religious, I'll say I'm a Gnostic. But still, I don't really believe in anything. I don't believe in any gods or anything. I'm just more spiritual, and I'm more of just a Gnostic than, any of that. Because I'm a truth seeker, I'm Gnostic. I'm a truth seeker, and I don't believe in any gods. It's just how it works around here. And even though we are in a reincarnation system, and even though we're in a soul trap, even though we're in a reincarnation spirit trap, we are trapped here, okay? We are trapped here unless we do something about it. We are soul trapped here unless we do something about it. And by escaping the matrix, by using your Gnostic powers, and by using your spiritual gnosis, you will be able to get out of the reincarnation trap. Because we are trapped here unless you use your divine powers, your divine wisdom. And that will be the only way to get you out of this hell realm, this matrix, the simulation. And even with dating, sometimes when you date a girl, sometimes by not dating the prettiest girl, sometimes by dating the girl less traveled, sometimes dating the girl less traveled, or sometimes dating the girl that doesn't get a lot of attention. Because by dating the girl that doesn't get a lot of travel, by dating the girl that doesn't get a lot of traffic, by dating the girl that doesn't get a lot of attention, you're more likely to end up with a girl that doesn't look as attractive or pretty as some of those rich, blonde, other beautiful girls. Beautiful, rich girls tend to get more attention. Like, beautiful, rich girls tend to get more attention. However, by dating the girl that's least attractive, and by dating the girl that's least attractive, that's actually nice and kind. So by dating the girl that's least attractive, that's nice and kind, and by dating a girl that has true love and kindness, true genuinity, it's good. Because if you're dating a girl that's not attractive, that's actually nice and kind, that's actually a good person, then the girl is legit. Because she had true love, true kindness, true love and kindness, and she's actually genuine. Sometimes you need to take the road less traveled. Sometimes you need to date the girl that is least picked. Sometimes you need to date the girl that no one cares about. Because she'll probably way more nicer than all the other ones. Like, she'll probably way nicer than all the other ones. Because by dating blondes or fake blondes, you're going to end up getting in drama. And then she'll end up rejecting you, hurting your feelings, and all this other shit. And this is why in life, sometimes you have to take the road least traveled. And back to what I was trying to say, okay? But even if we are in a demonic realm, sometimes there are good opportunities. Sometimes there are good choices. And sometimes you can't be attached, because you cannot be attached to anything. By having no attachments, you're doing the right thing. Because by having no attachments, it's good. And it's a great thing. And that's the truth. So, yeah. And even with family, even when I introduced a girlfriend to the family, I think, yes, even if you are in a relationship, I think family is important. What about all family? What about extended family? Well, yes, maybe not all family is important. Maybe not all family is important, but your immediate family is the most important family. And maybe the family you live at or the family you live with is the most important family. And then by introducing the girlfriend to the family, you are opening new doors. You are opening new opportunities. You are opening new doors and opportunities under the great divine, the great powers of yourself, in your wisdom, in your own sovereignty, your own gnostic spirit. Because that's the truth, y'all. And since I introduced my girlfriend to my family, then maybe life will be turning for the better. This is why I noticed a shift in life, guys. Because I feel like I shifted, guys. I feel like I shifted. And since I feel like I shifted, I feel like since my life shifted, I feel like my life will shift for the better. I feel like my life will shift for the higher purpose. Because I feel like I changed timelines. I feel like I shifted timelines. Because I feel like I shifted timelines because since I'm dating that girl now, I feel better now. I'm in a better state of vibration. I have a high vibration frequency. I have a high vibration frequency of mind. I'm generally feeling better now. I'm generally feeling more happier now. I feel like I shifted timelines, possibly. I feel like I maybe shifted timelines for the better because I feel like I'm achieving my higher purpose now. I feel like by having to date this girl, I feel like my life purpose is being met. I feel like there is good in the hell realm. Even, maybe not all good, even though we're still in a realm full of demonic torture and evil And even though we're still in a realm full of evil because Team Evil runs this shit show in Inky and Marduk, but still, sometimes you just gotta find that divine spark. Sometimes you just gotta find that higher purpose. Because we're all in this together, y'all. We're all in this together. Even though we're all different. Even though we're all different species of spirit. Even though we're all different, we're all individual, we're all in this together, guys. We are literally all in this together. And that's the thing, y'all. That's literally the thing. Because it's the truth, y'all. Like, it literally is the truth. So, yeah. It's truly the truth. And that's what matters. So, yeah. I don't even know how my life will be turning out for the later. But if my life gets better, then even good. Because the more my depression goes away, like, let me say it again. The more my depression goes away, the more I date this girl, the more I hang out with her as my girlfriend, then my depression will go away. My sadness will go away. My problems will go away. Because maybe this is my life purpose. Maybe this is my spiritual purpose. Maybe this is the divine plan. Maybe this is my divine purpose. Maybe since I'm doing what the great divine wants to do, which is my own self, my own Isby, my own spirit, I am doing what is the truth, what is important. And maybe that's why I'm gonna be achieving life, because sometimes you gotta achieve what's important. Sometimes you gotta achieve what's important in life. And even if we're in a demonic prison, a spiritual prison, we can achieve our dreams. Well, maybe not everything, but we can achieve our dreams. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. But anyways, guys, I better begin driving home now because I got a long drive. Like, I got a long drive home, got a long ride home. And anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. So, yeah. Okay. Ending the video now. So, yeah.